So welcome to the fire. I'm the one with the light.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us on this last podcast of the 2021 year in the holiday spirit. We want to thank Steve Hogan for letting us borrow his clothes again for this one. We've got three good topics for you guys today, so we're going to get right started.
All right, topic number one is hunting for great employees. I don't know if a good way to describe it is started the conversation, but held an event called Hunting Season. And we're about 30 days out from that event. So question, during the event, we challenge you to think differently about the way that you're hunting for employees. And so the question, the reflection is, what's different today now that we're about 30 days out from that event? What have you changed in the last 30 days? How did you apply what you learned at the event? And if I was insensitive, I would say if the answer to that is nothing, I think that says more about you than it does the content. But I'm a sensitive guy, so I would never say that. But on the same topic, I want to talk about job postings. And so here's one thing that we've changed is, I realized that job postings have an expiration date. I did a little search around us and found only one Subway now hiring through Indeed. And so I think it's wise for all of us to follow these next instructions and go into the ipcoop.com and take a look at the opportunities. There are 6 free opportunities, different social avenues, Indeed, Snag a Job, just to name 2 of them. There's some paid versions of them as well that franchisees have had a lot of success with. But the whole point is to go on there, post your job postings, update the benefits section. There's some preloaded information in there, but tailor it to your organization, and then post it and set a reminder to check that posting in about 30 days from now. They expire somewhere between 30 and 60 days. I don't know the exact.
Yeah, I've had a lot of people tell me, Brandon, what can I do? I have all these ads out, and I'm not getting any applications, or I'm not getting any people coming in for interviews, and I've used all the services, all that kind of stuff. Well, we go and look and search for Subway jobs within 2 hours of the area and only find one ad. Yeah. So I think we got to keep up with that. Make sure that you renew those ads. If you're, constantly searching for people like we are in our restaurants, make sure that they don't expire and disappear, because that's the situation we're in right now. We're going to keep checking back in on this every few weeks to make sure that there's lots of ads posted up there. But if you're not out there hunting, or in this case, like I described at the event, this part's more like fishing. We have to do fishing too. You're a hook in the water right now, then you're missing some opportunities. So.
Yeah, that's a good point. We learned from you franchisees. We had a discussion a couple of years ago. There's not a silver bullet, so it's not like I get to post something on Facebook and then sit back and the applications come crawling in. That's not the case. It's 6 of them are free, available through IPC. We need to be on all 6 of those, and so that is the challenge. Topic number 1 done. Topic number 2, Brandon.
So topic number 2, I'm going to talk a little bit about kind of end of the year reflections and where do we go for next year. First of all, I want to express my gratitude for our Subway family here in Northern Illinois and Wisconsin, all the way up through UP, Iowa. I appreciate very much all the hard work that has gone into keeping these restaurants going over the last 2 years, especially. We've had a couple of challenging years, to say the least. And but we've kept our foot on the gas and our nose to the grindstone and whatever other cliche you can think of. But I want to appreciate very much all of our managers that have been so dedicated to this brand and our franchisees. A fellow development agent sent me a video to some friends and it was interesting to think about. We'll kind of do a little bit about how it goes. I want to ask you the questions of what happened in the video. This guy was interviewing someone and said, "All right, now if I gave you $1 million cash right now, how would that make you feel?"
I'm answering.
You're answering, yeah.
Make me feel very grateful.
And you'd be excited about it,
Very
right?
excited.
Excited. What if it was $10 million?
Even more excited.
You'd be like through the, jumping up and down, doing cartwheels, all that kind of stuff, right? You'd be super excited. Now, but what if I told you, you can get $10 million today, but you don't wake up tomorrow? You still want that $10 million?
No.
No, right? No. So, in perspective, waking up tomorrow is better than getting $10 million, right?
Right, yeah.
So, why do you have that same level of enthusiasm for waking up tomorrow as you do for the possibility of getting 10 million fictional dollars?
Good question.
And so we need to think a little bit about our attitudes and our blessings and where we're at, and remember that affects our whole organization. It affects our mindset. It affects the people that work for us, the people that work alongside us. If we bring that level of attitude into our restaurants, that hey, we are blessed more than $10 million worth just by waking up today, then I think that will help us in the new year to hopefully have some perspective. Things may not always be going exactly the way we want them to. Things may be frustrating at home, at work, anywhere. But having that attitude of being excited to be alive and breathing every day, I think is essential. And I think that's attractive. And I think that we all want to be around people that have that kind of attitude. So think about that, as we go into the new year, and just try to have a little bit of perspective as we go to work, as we work alongside of our employees, as we hire new people, we search out new people. Do we want to have that attitude of being grateful for every day and, the ability to show up and run a business, or do we want to let circumstances drag us down? So, and we can all get in bad spots sometimes, but ultimately, part of being an entrepreneur and a business owner is to not let circumstances dictate our attitude. So anyway, I'm going to challenge myself to do that for the next year, and hopefully that you might think about that, and we all might think about that going into 2022. Mike, back to you.
All right, that's well said. There is a sensitive side to you, after all.
Very sensitive.
Topic 3 and our final topic is Window 1. We do have the Window 1 material, the soft launch. That's our in-restaurant, get our team ready. I guess they would be ready by the 6th. That's our soft launch, January 6th. The media launch is January 13th. Training material is now available, and the University of Subway window class takes a whopping 4 minutes and 33 seconds. Now, Subway University curriculum completion by Windows is something really important, something we're going to measure and focus next year. And what that gives us insight into is if a restaurant organization has a culture of learning and ongoing learning. It's not just Sandwich Artistry 1 and we're done. And so I want to encourage you, if you haven't already, to assign that to your team, to set aside 4 minutes and 33 seconds, and as a way to prepare you and prepare your team and equip them with what Window 1 is going to be about. And Brandon, I'll send it back to you to wrap us up.
Again, thank you all for joining us. We really hope that you guys have a blessed Christmas season, or that your family time is blessed together no matter what holidays you celebrate this time of year. We are very grateful for all of you and for the hard work, the dedication that you guys have for this brand. And we hope that things in the Subway family will be headed in the right direction, and they will be even more blessed in 2022. So thank you.
All right, Merry Christmas. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you for tuning in to the Subway JPW podcast, a creative approach to communication designed to keep you informed, connected, and equipped. To receive notifications when new episodes are available, select subscribe below. Thanks for all you do, and continue to create great.